Hello everyone, welcome to Amma Stories. Today's folktale is from Manipur. Now, the title of the folktale is The Mischievous Pikhra. Pikhra in their language means bat. Now, let's hear the folktale. Once upon a time, a great assembly of all the winged creatures was held on an expansive meadow situated on a mountain top. Every winged creature turned up promptly with the exception of the cunning Pikhra. When the roll call was taken, it was found that the mischievous Pikhra had not turned up. When asked why he did not come to the assembly, arrogant Pikhra justified thus: "Look here, I have the face of a wise dog and the fur of a powerful tiger. I have no resemblance to a bird whatsoever. Although I have a pair of wings, they are made of fur, unlike yours. Indeed, I can rightfully claim to be a beast." The calculating Pikhra thus avoided punishment under the collective authority of the winged creatures. Subsequently, another great assembly of all beasts was held, and when the roll was called up, it was discovered that Pikhra had once again remained absent. When asked to explain, he replied, "You can obviously see that I have two beautiful wings. Unlike those of you who walk on the surface of the earth among the dirt and thistles of the jungles, I can fly from mountain to mountain, tree to tree, and pick and choose the choicest food. In your case, you only eat that which I have discarded and dropped on the ground. For all consideration, I am far above the beasts." Pikhra thus rebuffed the animals who came to get an explanation for his absence in the assembly. So Pikhra had often boasted, "I am neither a beast nor a bird. I am both combined. God has made me a unique creature. I have the best of both, and I must assert my uniqueness. After all, I am God's special." He was therefore left to himself without being bound down by the disciplines of the two groups of creatures. For a while he enjoyed absolute freedom and felt he was really a special creature and the most intelligent. Indeed, he felt like the uncrowned chief of the four-footed and the winged creatures. After some time, however, the biggest assembly of all the animal kingdom was called, and every fowl of the air and every beast of the jungle were invited to attend. On arrival, all the beasts were asked to assemble on one side and all the winged creatures on the other. When all the beasts and the fowls had assembled separately, the cunning Pikhra was left alone, to the great amusement of all. Unable to bear the shame, he went over to the winged creatures and claimed that he was one of them, as he possessed a pair of wings. But he was soon driven away, and he had not attended the great assembly of the winged creatures on the plea that he was a beast, and that he had the head of a wise dog and the fur of a powerful tiger. Pikhra then went over to the other side, claiming to be one of them, but there too he was driven away on the ground that he had not attended the assembly of the beasts on the plea that he was a winged creature. Every eye staring and every accusing finger pointing, Pikhra looked like a fish out of water. His double dealings thus thoroughly exposed, he had to hide his face out of unbearable shame. So infuriated and disgusted with the mischievous behavior of Pikhra, the great assembly discussed how Pikhra should be punished. After long deliberation, it was unanimously agreed that, as a measure of punishment, Pikhra should not be allowed to go out in the day when winged and other creatures were at work. He must not show his face, but remain hidden throughout the day and come out only after sunset when others were asleep. Having thus been severely reprimanded and punished, Pikhra had to hide himself among the bushes in the daylight when everybody was at work and enjoying life, and come out for food only in the dark when others were at rest. Till today, we find that Pikhra has continued to remain isolated from the rest of the winged creatures as well as the beasts. So, here ends the folk tale. What is the moral? The moral of the folk tale is a mischievous and an arrogant one always ends up in shame and alone. So let's not be arrogant. Yeah. I hope you liked the story. Till we meet again with another folk tale. Tata. Bye bye.